Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a back to school advice video. I want to share with you guys advice going back to school, especially if you're in college and you're thinking about going to college, or if you're thinking about going to college, or just school in general and you're just like, what am I going to do with school? So I wanted to give you guys a little advice from my viewpoint on college and all that. So yeah, hopefully you guys continue watching. Pretty much a background of me when it comes to school. I graduated with a 4-year degree in speech communication, and before that I got a 2-year degree at a community college, which is for liberal arts. So it was pretty simple. First tip to know is plan ahead. Know what you're going to do. When you start school, especially college, you just graduated from high school and now you're like, what am I gonna do? That's your biggest question. So what you're gonna do is pretty much plan out, not really plan out for like the 4 years of college. Plan out what you want to do. What makes you happy? What do you want to do for the rest of your life? I know that's a really big question to even think about, because you're starting off a freshman. You just graduated from high school, and that's pretty much a big question to ask yourself. So you really got to think about what you're gonna do. And a lot of like my parents and like friends of mine that are like older, they used to tell me nursing school, nursing school, nursing school. But now that I think of it, now that I graduated, I should have took nursing, because nursing is really high demand and a lot of people are getting into nursing, and it's a growing field. Like each year it's growing. So they're gonna need more nurses. So second thing that you need to know when you're going into what degree you want to do, especially starting with freshman, is you want to set yourself up. If you don't like to go to school and you just rather work, that's good too, because I've noticed a lot of people in 4-year degrees, they've been working hard getting that 4-year degree, no matter what it is. But those people that aren't really going to school are getting the experience when it comes to the job field. So whatever job they're doing, they're getting the experience. And a lot of jobs now, you need experience. And if not, even if you do graduate with a 4-year degree, depending on what you want to do, you're most likely going to need a master's degree, whether it's with social work, whether it's with psychology and stuff like that. Yeah, there's other jobs that would be like, oh, you have to have a 4-year degree in order to do like this type of management position or anything like a government job or anything like that. They just need that background preference of you getting like having a 4-year degree. My point is, make sure you plan, like you just set yourself up. Like if you don't, like I said, if you don't like to go to school and you're not even like focused on trying to go to school, work. Make sure you get a job that you can move up, because I guarantee you, getting that experience in whatever job you do will help you in the long run. Trust me. Moving on. Third point I want to get across is talk to your counselors. I know there are some counselors in college that don't really, let's be real, like don't give 2 Fs. Because I had a counselor that was really, I had to switch counselors, but I had a counselor that pretty much, oh, this is what you want to do? Okay, okay, have a nice day, and that's it. Like, we really didn't go into depth with what I wanted to do. I made the mistake of getting a speech communication degree because I thought that it was also like a speech pathology degree. Don't ask me how I thought. I just wasn't really focused when it came to college, and I wish if I had gone back, if I could go back, I would definitely fix what I did wrong, because I initially wanted a speech pathology degree and I wanted to get my master's in speech pathology, but I ended up with a speech communication degree, which later they changed their name to communicology. I know. It's a lot. The fourth point that I want to talk about is, like I said with your counselors, you want to be able to talk to your counselors and you want to be able to set up necessary classes or steps that you need to do in order to get your degree. So the fourth point I want to talk about is make sure you know what the degree entails. Make sure you know what you want to do with that degree. Make sure there's high quality jobs for that degree. And if there isn't any high quality jobs and you're going to graduate and not know what you're going to do, or you don't know what job you're going to do, it's best to start switching that degree, especially if you're a sophomore or junior. You want to make sure you want to work into it. You don't want to be in your senior year and all of a sudden like, man, I don't like the degree. And then you got to go back, change the degree, take the necessary classes in order to get the degree. And you're going to be in college for like, what, 2-4 more years? Plus the 4 years you're already doing. So I've seen a lot of people do that. I've known a girl in my college. back when I was in college. She was in college for like 6 years, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She was like, I could pretty much double major. I can pretty much double major because I took all the classes for this degree, but I decided to change my mind and do this degree. So now I'm working on this degree, but I might as well double major in it. I'm like, girl, do you love school, huh? Like, people are trying to get out of school, you know what I mean? And you don't want to go to school, take out loans for a degree or something that you're not going to end up doing once you graduate. What was the point of you taking out all those loans if you're not going to stick with the degree? My fifth main point when it comes to college, especially if you're going into college or if you're a sophomore and a junior, make sure that, like I said, you plan everything out. Make sure you know what you want to do, and make sure you take those classes that you will be so excited to learn about. I know some classes you're like, oh my gosh, why am I in here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna skip. Because I've done that too. I've like skipped classes, and I've just been like, oh my gosh, all I need is A or B. I just do the minimum. But trust me, it's gonna kick your ass once you graduate, because once you graduate, you're gonna be like those people with degrees that can't even find a job. And the reason why they can't find a job is either they really can't find a job because there's no like jobs in their particular field that are hiring, but they also can't find a job because they chose a degree that you need a master's in. Like my degree, speech communication, or communicology. What I need a master's in order if I want to teach, I have to get a master's in it. Which is why I'm telling you now that you need to set yourself up. I'm telling you, if you're just sitting with your thumb up your ass and you're like in class and you're just, oh my gosh, I can't wait to graduate, blah, blah, blah. How about after you graduate? What are you going to be doing? You need to think about that, especially freshman year, because your years in college goes by fast. Trust me, it does. So when you're in college, you want to make sure you set yourself up. And I know you can be busy partying it up, blah, 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 blah. But you need to focus on one thing, and that's what you're going to do after you finish college and what you're going to do. So that's pretty much my 5 tips on what you should do for college. I just wanted to share my tips because I feel like I want to help those that are like, what the heck am I going to do when I go to college? Especially freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, because you need to really start thinking about what you're planning on doing once you graduate from college. I know it's a big question, or it could be too soon to even say, but your years in college does go by fast. And when I say fast, it's like fast. So you just want to, I don't know, have a heads up on what exactly you want to do. I didn't really have anyone telling me what I should do. I always heard people say, you should take nursing, you should do engineering, you should do, like, these are actually people trying to help me, but I used to just brush them off and be like, whatever, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. No. I shouldn't have done what I was going to do, because I should have took nursing. I should have done this. I should have done that, but I didn't do that. So I'm telling you now. I'm trying to help you early so you're not like me. But yeah, that's pretty much my 5 tips for going back to school. I hope this video helps those that are freshmen, juniors, possibly seniors. Hopefully this video helps you, and sophomores. I didn't forget the sophomores. But hopefully this video helps you. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye guys.